Mevlana Hane. We have an old hammam over here on this side that they're renovating. Most of the historical sites have different have hammams nearby. This is a dervish place in this building on the left. But we want to see the Nigar Hatun tomb. The greatest evidence for that this site was a Christian site before actually is down these steps near this Hatun tomb and Mazar that's down here. You have different things along the wall. You have some Seljuk writing in Arabic. Looks very close to Kufic script, older writing. And you see some here. You see two that are kind of brownish and two that are white. The brownish ones are older. Very similar designs, the peacock design. It's a very common 5th century. And even the leaf, palm leaf, or some type of leaf representing eternity. And you do have Arabic writing down here, whether it was carved in later. It does look a little different, or used during that time later, but it does seem like an older stone. This here probably was a 4-way, 1, 2, 3, and then probably one up above. And very common, some of the symbols of the 6th century with the almost like the sun image here. But what you have over here on the left is a cross. It's been cut off, and if it was fully pieced, the panel, you would see that it was a cross. And so that's evidence, the main evidence. And these two obviously are Seljuk, not from the old church, but maybe from the first mosque, possibly. But, you know, Muslims don't have images, but maybe the Seljuks had this image, or maybe it came from the church itself. But it does look a newer version, unless it's been cleaned up quite a bit. The lion, and I'm not sure what the other image is, squid or some type of fish, who knows. So, on any occasion, this underground area is probably one of the first ones in this area that was excavated, and it can't be seen because the humidity has grown a lot of green stuff underneath. I wish we could see it. Old evidence of things over there. And a few years ago they redid this building and some stuff there. Over here you have other, I think the older versions from the, most likely the church that was here before. This is maybe from the first mosque, because it has Arabic writing there. But this seems very similar to maybe an older church building, and some of the images they have in some of those things. So this mosque, the minaret, is directional, just like the Hagia Sophia, and so this is where St. John's Church used to be. The tomb here, obviously I mentioned the trimmings here, marble trimmings, but on the back side here you actually see some parts, most likely of a former building that was here, and they used the material on the bottom and the marble to make part of this building. You can even see some up above, that marble slab up there. One thing you can observe in this location that is very hard to observe later on when you go near the church or mosque here is actually above the door. That long piece with the long on the right is probably an old arm of a cross, or in some ways it was cut off. And then you have the circles, repeated circles, which you can't probably see in my image if you have a better camera. But below that is repeated circles, and with the, it could be cross or flowery images there, but this also is a part of the old, from the old church, and now up there, and now they have this entryway with a roof, and it covers it up, so you can't see it.